Hey everybody, I am back to talk about candles and earth stones, which they will be called crystals in the energy world. Okay, first, I never introduced myself in the last video, but here I am. My name is Daisy Bynum. I am a personal development coach. I work with Live Life Journey. I was the creator or the founder of Live Life Journey. And what we do is we help people at the beginning stages of their journey, their self-love, self-care journey. So we teach beginning yoga. Well, we don't teach beginning yoga. We partner with She's So Different, and she teaches beginners yoga. But I teach about the beginning of meditation, teaching all about vibrations, how to keep them up, how to keep high vibrations daily, making it a part of your routine, making it a part of your life, just integrating those holistic things back into your life. So I have a daily schedule. One plan is, a daily schedule giving you everything that you need for 2 weeks, so you could go a month with me. All of my clients they love it, okay? So now back to the video, what we're going to be talking about. We're going to start with scripture because that's the kind of girl that I am. I am a Hebrew returning back to the laws and the commandments. And I'm finding that everything that was in my meditation journey, my journey to self-love and self-care, is found in the Bible, is found in the Torah. So I just wanted to, piece those things together, because a lot of times we don't do things because we're afraid of them. We don't know where they come from, but it's because our identity got took away from us, our culture got took away from us, and the Most High is calling us to come back, okay? That's what I believe. You don't have to believe what I believe. You can believe whatever you want to, because meditation has nothing to do with belief, dogma, ideology, any of that. Meditation is about balancing your emotions, being balanced mentally, physically, and emotionally, and all that. So let's just get to it. Candle burning is in the Bible, okay? I got my mom here again. Whoever stops by is my reader, okay? And she is here today. So she's going to be reading my scriptures for me, and we're going to start off with Leviticus 24:4.
Leviticus 24:4. He shall order the lamps upon the pure candlesticks before the Lord continually.
Okay, so the Most High, the priesthood was intact when this scripture, we're talking about this scripture. On our last video, we talked about how the priesthood sent up smoke through incense. And so this is another thing, like in the meditative world, candles are a big deal. They're used for many different things. And I just want to show you that candle burning is okay, because the Most High likes for candles to be burned before him daily. This is something that he likes to continually. He likes candles to be before him. And here's a few scriptures of telling the reason why he may like candles to be before him, because the element of fire. We're going to talk about the whole element of fire in another video, but in this video I'm just going to give 2 scriptures saying that this could be the reason why he wants the fire to lay before him when the priests are coming to pray. Okay, let's go to Exodus 14:24-25.
Exodus 14:24-25. And it came to pass that in the morning watch the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the clouds, and troubled the host of Egyptians, and took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily. So the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians.
So in this scripture, okay, the Hebrews are being, the children of Israel are being led out by Moses, and they are led out by a pillar of fire and a cloud. And the Most High looked through the fire. Do you hear me? He looked through the fire, and he seen that the Egyptians was coming, or what the Egyptians was doing. And so this could absolutely be a reason why the Most High wants the fire to be before him, because he looks through the fire. He can see what's going on in your situation through the fire. If you could read that little piece over again. because I don't want y'all to think that I'm just talking out the side of my neck.
Okay. Exodus 14:24. And it came to pass in the morning which the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the clouds.
Okay, so through the pillar of fire. So when I light candles and I'm praying to the Most High in my prayer mode and I light a candle, I believe, because I know that he can look in on my situation. He can look in to see what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and see what's going on in my life. And I do believe, I know that people light candles as a visual. Candles is used for so many things. People use it for romantic reasons. They use it to relax. They use it when someone passed away. You light a candle as a visual and things like that. And I do believe that when we light those candles, the Most High is looking in on us. He can look in on us and things like that, especially when you light a candle for a loved one or something like that. Maybe you can, like I used to light candles. Somebody asked me to pray for them. I would light a candle for them and ask the Most High to look in on their situation. So it all depends on how you want to use it. But since I read in the Word and I know that the Most High can look and see through fire, see your situation, see what troubles is coming, baby, I always got a candle lit. I need you to know I want him to see. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next one. Is Exodus 3:2-6.
Exodus 3:2-6. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will not turn aside. I see this great sight, while the bush is not burnt. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place where thou stand is holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
You can stop right there. Okay, so Moses, the Most High spoke to Moses through a burning bush. The bush was on fire. So a lot of times when you light candles and things like that, it puts you in a meditative state. If you ever been to a women's retreat or any kind of retreat, and at the end of the retreat they have a bonfire or some kind of campfire or anything like that, and you are leaving things in the past, it puts you in this situation where you start to evaluate your life and the things you want to let go. So fire has the ability to put you into a meditative state where you can actually enter into the conversation with the Most High. It calms you down, it calms your spirit down, it also raises your vibration to have candles and things burning like that. And so Moses received a message while the fire was burning. And so, I took that as where we all can receive a message while the fire is burning. So if I'm ever trying to look for direction or I ever need a word from the Most High, I definitely light a candle in my prayer time, and I'll light a candle kind of anyway because I'm always in and out of prayer. Okay, and so that's one thing. Another thing about fire, light your candles. Nothing is wrong with that. People like to say the candles is made for this and made for that. Candles, you can't have an intent candle. I make intent candles with Live Life Journey, and anything you do, whatever intent you have on it, that's what it is. So if I make a candle and it's all about self-love, loving yourself, receiving love, then that's what when that candle is burned, that's the energy that candle is going to have on it. When it burns, it's going to be about love and self-love. And I get so much revelation when I burn my self-love candles about the things that I need to do for myself. Okay, and I know that this is true because the Most High, Moses needed a message, and what happened? He got a message in the fire. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, so read that. I put the scripture on the screen so you'll be able to go back and read it. So now I just want to shift that and go to earth stones. And so a lot of people have a lot of issues with stones and stuff like that because it's so commercialized that it has something to do with psychics and, you know, just stuff. They make everything so weird. When the thing is that no, the Most High used stones to represent the children of Israel. He used stones to represent so many beautiful things, and we don't want to have that stigma attached to something that He was given to us to help us heal. Them earth stones have healing powers, emotional healing powers, and balancing us out and things like that. I won't go over what each stone does. I want you to kind of just be inspired enough to do your own research and find whatever stone that you connect with. But I do want you to see that the stones are in the scripture and the Most High used them. Okay, so can you read what's it called? Exodus 20. You know what? I would say that one for last. Read Exodus 28, 9 through 12.
Exodus 28, 9 through 12. And thou shalt take 2 oxen stones, and grave on them the names of the children of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and the other 6 names on the rest of the rest on the other stone, according to their birth. With the work of an engraver in stones, let the engraving of a signet shall thou engrave the 2 stones with the name of the children of Israel. Thou shalt make them to be set in haunches of gold. And thou shalt put the 2 stones upon the shoulders of the ephod for stones of memorial unto the children of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord upon his shoulders for a memorial.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so the Most High told Aaron to make a breastplate and put stones that represented the children of Israel in this breastplate. And he is supposed to wear this breastplate before the Most High. And so, do I got the scripture where it name the stones? No? Okay. I'm not going to even name these stones for you guys. Yes, I am. It's, can you go to Exodus 25, 6 through 8? And so it's going to name all the...
Exodus
25, 6 through 8. Did you just read that? No? Okay, yeah, 6 through... Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let's do Exodus. Okay. Here we go. Exodus. Did you do 9 through 12? It should have named all the stones. Exodus 28, 9 through 12.
28.
Engraved stones. Yeah, that's what you just did. So do 28, 17 to 21. Okay, guys. My notes are a little messed up, but okay. So this one.
Exodus 28, 17
through 21.
Through 21.
Yes.
And thou shalt set in its setting of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardis, a topaz, and a carbuncle.
Okay, we can stop right there. The first row is full of stones. Okay, the whole thing is full of stones. So when you go through this scripture and you do your research, which I encourage you, this video is just to inspire you to do your own research and see how the Most High wanted to connect with us outside of what we've been taught. Okay, so before Aaron, he's the priest. He got this this breastplate on, and it has these stones on it. And what's those stones again for the first row?
The first row shall be a sardis, a topaz, and a carbuncle.
Now, when you look up these stones and you see the properties that they have, the spiritual properties, the emotional properties, the healing properties, and it's going to make you wonder, why would he specifically choose these stones for the children of Israel? And it's going to make you want to go get them, because every time I go before the Most High, I have some stones. And I have at least one or two of the ones that he mentioned, because I am a child of Israel. You know, and I don't know what tribe I'm from, but I know that I am a Hebrew. So when I go before him, not saying that I'm Aaron, but I go before him knowing this is how he liked to be approached. I have a stone with me, representing one of the tribes, okay? So I'm gonna go to the next one.
And the second row shall be an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row a ligure, a agate, and a isthmus. And the fourth row a beryl, a onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold and in their enclosing. And the stone shall be with the name of the children of Israel, 12 according to their name, like the engraving of a signet. Every one with his name shall they be according to the 12 tribes.
So this is what he liked. First of all, the Most High liked to look good, because you know, if the thing was gold and had all this stuff on it, he wasn't playing with it. They look good, you know. So when you go before the Most High, you should always go looking your best, feeling your best. And if you are a stone person, because I'm a stone person, I carry stones with me everywhere, y'all, and I am not kidding. This is what I have today. This is a tourmaline and a onyx, okay? I don't play. An old bison, I think that's the name of it, old bison. I don't know how to pronounce it, but when you look it up, you're going to see it protects you against negative energy. And everybody likes to think negative energy is evil energy, but negative energy is you go to work, you work with somebody, and they complain all day, and all of a sudden, now you complaining all day. Yeah, negative energy. So I want nothing to do with that, okay? You gotta keep them. You gotta keep yourself locked together. Now, so when you go and you research what these stones do and how they, just the properties, you like the Most High was really had his people in mind when he said these things. And so when I go before him, I always have a stone, and I have a scripture to back me up the reason why I carry stones. And it's another scripture that the Most High he speaks through stones. Yes, he do. Okay, let's go to Exodus 28 and 30.
Exodus 28 and 30. And thou shalt put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be upon Aaron's heart when he goeth in before the Lord. And Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel upon his heart before the Lord continually.
Okay, so these two stones that Aaron carried, they're usually black and white stones. And what they used to do, it played a big part in whether the children of Israel was going to go to war or not. So they would cast lots where they would throw the stone out, and if it was the white stone came out, they mean yes, go to war. If the black stone came out, it was no, go to war, don't go to war. So they used this as a way to get to the Most High, to help them to figure things out, make things a little bit clearer. So the Most High spoke through these stones for the children of Israel. So they can't be too bad if the Most High used them. I mean, he created everything. So if you got an issue with me, you got an issue with him. Okay. So that's about it for the candles and for the earth stones. If you have any questions, any comments, just leave them at the bottom. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Next, what we're going to be talking about, I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out, but I am here for your needs of connecting it back to the Bible, because I will find a scripture. Okay, bye y'all. Hope y'all like it. Like and subscribe.